It's Miss Megan, and today preschool has a very, very special guest. Today, our principal, Dr. Jimenez, is going to come and read us a story. He's going to read us a story about a character that makes very bad red choices, and maybe he might make some green good choices at the end. Let's take a look. Thanks, Dr. Jimenez.
Good morning, pre-K students. Today, I'm going to read to you a very short story about David, written by David Shannon. So the title of the book, David Gets in Trouble. And if you see David right there, he's on a little stool. And there's a clock here. Clock tells time. So David, he might be in a little trouble. Maybe he's getting a timeout for something. So the title again, David Gets in Trouble. When David gets in trouble, he always says, "No, it's not my fault." Mom and Dad, does this sound familiar? So here's David in the house, and he's skateboarding, and then he bumps into a table, and he says, "I didn't mean to." Here's David with his baseball uniform. Apparently he's a Cubs fan. That's not good because Dr. Jimenez is a Sox fan. And the ball goes through the window, and he says, "It was an accident." And then he's at the breakfast table. You got 2 eggs right there and orange juice. And then he has a little pout of a face, and he says, "Do I have to?" Then after breakfast, he's going to school, but he forgot something very, very important. And his mom is chasing him with this item. He forgot his pants. At school, the teacher asks him where is homework, and he says, "My dog ate it." And then you see the dog right there with the piece of the homework on the window. Then, later on the day, the students go to take their class picture, and look what David's doing. He's acting silly. And he says, "I couldn't help it." Goes back home, and look what he's eating. He's eating the dog treats. His response to Mom was, "I was hungry." If he would have eaten his breakfast, boys and girls, he wouldn't be needing to eat dog treats. Then as the day goes on, he starts being mean to his cat. You see him right there pulling the cat tail. The mom sees him, and David says, "But she likes it." So after that, he gets some snacks, and guess what happens? The glass spills all over the floor, and his response, David's response is, "It slipped." Later on, you see David in the bathroom, and he's playing with soap, and he's trying to eat the soap. The mom sees him and says, David says, "But Dad says it." So when he says inappropriate things, his dad must say, "You know, I'm going to wash your mouth with soap." So he literally went to the bathroom and stuck a bar of soap in his mouth. So later at dinner, he's having his dinner and he does a loud burp. And then he says, "Excuse me." I remember doing this a lot for my birthdays. When I was a little boy, he saw the cake, and guess what he did? Took a big chunk out of it, and then he says, "No, it wasn't me." Later on, at night, during bedtime, he must have had a bad dream, and he comes out of his sleep, and he yells, "Yes, it was me!" And he finally says, "I am sorry." His mom helps him back to sleep, and his response was, "I love you, Mom." So, boys and girls, pre-K students, it's a story about we all make mistakes, and then we have to apologize and say sorry. So, I'm hoping that you guys are having a good day and making this situation better, and then you're also reading. So please, every day, make it a great day and pick a good book to read. Thank you. I'm hoping you enjoyed my reading.
I really liked the story, and I'm sure your friends did too. Maybe Dr. Jimenez can read us more stories. Thank you, Dr. Jimenez. Bye.